This is the Drew and Me podcast with Japheth Mitchell.
Hey, hey, how?
So today, Drew and Japheth are going to be talking about their favorite subjects in school, and we're gonna read two scripts today. Um, and that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really, really fun, and we're gonna have a really good time talking about our favorite subjects in school. So I'll get us started if that's okay, JPeth.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Elementary school. Man. Um, hmm. I'm gonna say history was probably my favorite subject in elementary. Uh,
Elementary? That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. That is wild, man. And more power to you. So what was you doing?
Um, in fourth grade, we learned about the Oregon Trail. We learned about some U.S. presidents before that, and we did learn a lot about um
The states? Did y'all do the states?
uh we did that in fourth grade.
Hmm.
So we learned state capitals in fourth grade. Um in second grade, one second grade teacher did all of the states. Like she actually had a song and she sang them and the kids knew the
Yeah.
name of every state.
Yeah, I remember. I had something like that too. That Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
Yeah,
Joshua,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what? No, let me stop. It's a song, so like it's kind of easier for me. But no, I I did like it, but there was like a lot of trouble stuff in my history. So it's like I like to learn about it, but then I'm like, man, that's too much stuff going. Like the farther back you look, there's always some stuff going on back then. But while I was still a kid, man, my favorite I had things like arts and crafts, man, and like or art, like because we do arts and crafts or whatever. Then we do like some music, and we would watch those stomp movies. I don't know if you ever
Oh,
seen like
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
like we would always watch those. So like I was in love with it. And then I thought my teacher was so cute too. So I was like I had the biggest crush on her. So I always like to be in her classroom. She was like the art and the music teacher. So it was like it was good. So that's why it was my favorite. But yeah, no, we used to watch the stomp movies, and that would be like one of my favorite things. And then me and my sister had art in the morning, and it was my stepsister or whatever. So like they didn't come around all the time or whatever. So I had got to see her in school all the time. So that was pretty dope for me. So
Mm,
that was another reason art and music was
nice.
especially like I grew up like that. So I guess, and then up until you started playing like basketball outside and stuff like that. But everybody's gonna say PE, of course. Like if you could actually run and do stuff, you wanna bat or throw dodgeballs and hit people in the face, or play baseball or something like that. Like you wanted to do that stuff. Run around on recess. Recess was a subject. We thought it was. We got to play outside for a amount of time. Like we used to love recess.
Mm,
That was a favorite. Go outside, talk to girls in the sand and everything. You playing in like the sand thing, swinging on swings, and then you had your bullies and stuff like that. The hierarchy of the elementary school students. I don't know how you did that back then, but like there was one. So, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It was so I got older whenever I actually got interested in like the actual subjects and stuff like that. I started teaching myself. But like we didn't really learn nothing like that. But basic stuff, letters and stuff, but then you could read your own books after that. And then with math and stuff, you do your own math, you go home and count money and stuff like that. So
Nah.
the
Like,
subjects in school wasn't really what I got the most out of.
yeah. Um, like I haven't been in an elementary classroom recently.
Oh yeah.
Like the last time I was in one was 2022 or 23, and then I was in
Oh
like a preschool after that. But um I wonder how they count change now because they don't produce pennies anymore. So how do they
yeah.
teach counting change?
I'm pretty sure they still got pennies.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
not like they're just not printing anymore. They still got pennies everywhere. I'm pretty sure like schools and stuff, I'm pretty sure they got pennies. The teachers go out and they probably just get $1 a penny or something from some store or something and let teach their kids. I mean, I would if I was a teacher, like it's just pennies. Like you can get them back after class if you really got to spend them. You just go to the store or something, get change, and then go teach your kids how to count pennies, or at least say a penny is one. I feel like y'all know what the penny is, right? How many pennies? There's no pennies on this desk, Mr. Harrison. Hey, how many pennies do I got, class? Mr. Harrison, I don't see any pennies. Look right here. Now we started with 1 penny. Now there's 2 pennies. How many pennies do we get to make a dime? How many pennies do we get to make this nickel right here? All I see is a nickel, Mr. Harrison. I don't see the pennies. See, that's how it starts. People be like, see, you have to bring pennies in, man. You remember your
Yeah.
first time, 100 pennies?
Uh, um,
First time trying to count that actual dollar for the pennies? You trying to scrounge up the dollar out of pennies?
they probably taught us in preschool, and yeah, I just don't remember.
Oh
But
yeah.
they didn't like the kids to handle money.
Oh yeah, because kids would take it. They knew what it was. Kids would take money. Like, yeah, bro, no. I remember my little brother. He grabbed a whole $100 bill from our parents, and they was like, he was trying to stick it in the food thing, and he was gonna buy everybody candy and stuff. And the teacher caught him doing it. And they like, hold on. Yeah, they was like, your parents know you got this. And he's like, yeah, they know. They told me to buy everybody candy. So they called him. They're like, okay, we just before this happens, we just want to make sure that you did allow your kid to bring this $100. And they was like, oh no, we did not allow him to bring the $100.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like the value of $100 was like a lot more years ago. Like 100 was worth a ton of money.
Oh yeah, back in the day, like we always knew what it was. It was just money. We didn't have to spend it.
Mm.
Whenever we were growing up, we would know that this Game Boy costs $200. But in our minds, that's $2. You know what I'm saying? That's parents' money. That's not our money. That's just what I want for Christmas. This is what I want for my birthday. It's like it's not it doesn't register, but we know that it's more than $1 because we can have $1 or $10 in our pocket at a time. A lot of parents give kids on the road money, or grandparents give our nieces get it from our uncles. We give ours, money. Like a lot of kids have money. If you want to teach them something, you know what I'm saying? We be teaching them how to count. And like all the kids know how to count. Like all the nieces and or down to the babies even know like about money and stuff like that. So, but I don't know. I'm still stuck on that penny question you was asking.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
pennies.
Honestly, like I agree with you, dude. Like I think like preschool teachers should bring in dollar bills for kids to look at. And like even at like 1 or 2 years old, they should lay out a bill so they know what a dollar bill looks like. So like that kind of education starts really young. And just like you were saying, like you have this money, but you don't have to spend it. And being taught to save. Like if they're taught to invest and save at a young age, then that's a principle they'll still use.
Yeah, it's the type of stuff they need me teach in school. I don't need to know why A plus 2 equals B unless I'm going to be an architect or something.
Oh,
Hmm, what how to make a circle? Unless you're going into, I feel like unless you're going into a certain field, then you shouldn't have to take certain classes. Not everybody should be in title. That way, you can actually take the classes that get you ready for the field you want to do whenever you grow up. Like
mm,
even like at college and stuff, they have you take them like they should do that with younger kids as well. That way you already know, so you don't get to college and you're not wasting uh a bunch of years. Okay, this is what I want to be. I want to do that. No, I want to do that. If you're doing it while you're young, you're letting them have that freedom to choose. Then they can be like, oh no, I want to do this now. I want to do this now. Yeah, like they start picking up and learning different stuff, then they know what they want to learn. I think that would be something cool to do. I was like, but you haven't all learned one language. You haven't all learned one instrument though. And do stuff like that. Get in a sport or something like that. But really, you decide like that way you can do whatever you want in your life. You can make it off playing that instrument or that sport or doing whatever you wanted to do. You get to type. You can do coding. You can bring in coding way faster. I think that would be beneficial. Yeah, they was teaching typing, but I don't know if they still teach typing and stuff like that. But I took typing. I can still type fast.
yeah, like I remember there were two computer labs in elementary school. Like there was like one lab and then there was another lab and like they basically did the same stuff, but it was like different lessons and it was different equipment. And like the one lab was like kids were more careful with the equipment. I think the equipment was a little bit newer. And then there was another lab that was kind of older. But the
Yeah,
teachers that taught the computer classes were really smart, were really, really intelligent people.
yep. They did something like that with mine too. And I think it was really just like just while I was growing up, computers was changing. So it was like I didn't really have the big ones that they had way back in the day, but like had the IBMs, the white ones,
Mm.
and then I remember going to the black ones. And everybody wanted like the black computer, like the because they was newer than the IBMs or whatever.
Mm.
And then we started getting the. I think we got monitors whenever I was in high school, maybe some janky ass, but it was still newer than what we did have. And then there was like two different rooms too, and you didn't want to go to the crappy room. So all the teachers they would like basically they would have to apply for it. If you didn't apply for it early, then somebody else would get it, and then so all the teachers would be like trying to get in there good. They get all their dates out, and then you be stuck with a crappy one. And then you be going to the same, you be learning the same thing as somebody else, but you gotta work on that janky computer. You over here typing, you ain't even got all your letters and everything. No mouse. You know,
Mm.
we used to play Naruto in our computer class, we had like this game. There was this game called Naruto Arena because it was when Naruto and like Bleach was out, like coming out still. Like and there was like these two games where it was like you can pick three different people and then you fight against other people and you have different moves on it and stuff like that. So what we would all do is we would be facing each other in tournaments with our favorite like Naruto people and then helping each other unlock like all the characters because they have like all the characters for like Naruto that you could end up getting.
Mm.
So I know we used to have fun with that whenever I was in I think that was I don't know if I was middle or high school, man. But I know we was having a blast with that. I played that game forever though.
Mm. The and like elementary in the early grades to help us learn math, they would have math computer games and there would be like drivers and like it was like a race and it was like they get up to this level, you need to do this amount of math or something like that. I think it was mostly addition and subtraction. They might have had like multiplication and like stuff like that too, but it was
Mhm.
pretty basic.
Yeah, ours was like single numbers
Mm.
forever, and then addition, and then subtraction, and then it went to double numbers. So addition to subtraction. Then it went to triple numbers, and then they went to multiplication, single, double, triple, and then division. Single, like numbers and singles, and then double numbers, and then triple numbers. So
Mm.
that's how like what the top and the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then of course we have the multiplication table as well.
Mm. Nice.
But basically
Uh,
for the addition and subtraction, they basically just had you do all that stuff and try to use your hands until you didn't have to use them anymore. Basically, use your hands and then not use your hands. Try to do it basically in your mind. Didn't really want us having calculators until like high school.
yeah. Um, like I'm not sure what age they start graphing calculators now with
Yeah,
kids. Like I
they
would
probably.
say probably elementary school is a good time for that.
I didn't know one of those graphing calculators was. I had to get for the scientific calculator for college. Like I think I may have had a graphing in high school. And I sold it to get the scientific, or was it backwards? I don't know.
Mm.
I can't think of which one's which right.
Mm.
The graphing is that for like the well graphing, duh. But the
Um,
slope like that, right? And then the scientific has the all the different words on it. But you can really do that with those too, right? Or is that the same calculator? They're just calling two different things.
um, I'm not sure because like I know like my senior year of high school in the math I was in, we use graphing calculators, but I'm not sure if we ever use scientific.
I'm
Um,
thinking it's maybe the same thing. And it's
mm,
been either like years before they started, they might have changed the name or whatever. Who knows? It's probably the same.
mm.
different places where you live at call it different things more than likely. I
Mm,
was gonna
yeah. Um,
look.
um, yeah. Uh, let's see. I think uh, finite math was the highest math I did. I didn't do calculus. So, yeah, we mainly did graphing calculators for that. Or f before finite math, we did that. I'm assuming we did infinite too. Um, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
basically the same thing.
okay.
It's basically the same thing. It's just called they're called both. You can
Mm.
say like scientific or graphing.
Oh,
Like
okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I typed in scientific, then I typed in graphing. I'm like scientific and graphing the same thing, and it just shows them basically it's, there might be like a little difference or something like that. But I know that there was like some older school ones I seen that I used, and then I used some other ones though too. So I used a certain type, and then I used a different one.
Mm.
I think one was basically the one that the school had for us, which was like I guess bigger at that time and older. And then one was like when we went to college, we had to get our own.
Mm.
That was basically the only difference.
Um,
They're the same exact calculator. It was just the school calls it something different. So it's like whenever they're presenting it, your high school teacher's like, we will be using a scientific calculator. But then you get to college, they're like, okay, you're gonna need a graphic calculator for this class. Like that, just the terminology and terms.
mm.
But now kids are using those way younger, though. That's good. Anything like I feel like we didn't even really have phones whenever I was growing up at first like that. We had the phones that we could talk on. Everybody be trying to fight to get on one phone, but we didn't really have phones like that. And then we started
Mm.
having phones like that, but then we still had minutes.
Mm.
Like we wasn't even worried about the internet at that time like that. We was too busy worried about who we was about to be talking to, wasting these minutes on either your messages or your phone calls. That used to be the hardest decision you had to make in a day as a kid. Was you got to do your text messages or your phone calls? Like, which one was you gonna let take up all that time? And you had to get a job so you can pay your own phone bill. That was it. That was how a lot of people had to get money to that. But it's totally different though.
Mm.
But what I was saying that for was to say like these kids now get on their phone and they go to YouTube and they're on their parents' phone and they're doing everything like we probably could have did it too, but it just wasn't all of it wasn't admitted yet. Like
Mm.
YouTube before YouTube and iPhone before iPhone when we had Razors and what pagers and uh I ain't never had no pagers though. I'm not that old. But I know people that had pagers. There's still people that got pagers. There's still some old people with pagers, man. It's like that. That don't even work. That don't even work anymore. That pager is not working, man. It's like, That's your hearing aid, ain't it? That is your hearing aid. Stop it. That is not a pager. That is Jesus. All right. So what you looking to do?
Let's see. I guess before we get into the scripts, I just want to talk about you talked about how you liked arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Um, for me, things that were clay related was probably the most. Like it was like the most fun when we got to play with clay. And we actually had a ceramics class at my high school, so that was actually very fun.
Oh, that was bougie, huh?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like,
Because
Jesus.
like clay is very expensive.
No, I'm talking about y'all had the whole ceramic thing. Now we
Yeah,
didn't even.
yeah, yeah.
They gave us like we did like Indian pot day for like a
Oh,
day.
okay.
That was like it. It was like we did the finger. We had enough for a finger. We was like breaking it. Hey, but you need some of this? I'll just make mine just a little bit around, and then yeah, because it's crazy. No, y'all had actual the shit. Y'all was looking like the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
probably don't even know
yeah,
what that is.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
geez,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah,
Nah, bro,
yeah.
they would have never let the kids in my school do that. They would have they would have known, bro, cause we was like different. Like now, kids don't even want to get dirty. Like if you the first thing, as soon as the teacher turned her back,
Mm.
somebody would have did it immediately. Immediately. No, and then as soon as she got mad, we made one teacher cry. Well, like I didn't realize like what school was like whenever I was doing some of this stuff like because everybody was just bad like we didn't, like that's how we just was. But like stop, sir. If we would have had that she would have got hit. She would have went to go tell the principal, and by the time he came back with her, the whole class would have been like covered in like mud. It would have looked like that scene in Daddy Daycare whenever he leaves and he comes back and he's looking at the house and he's like,
Oh.
that's what that's what it would have been like. It's like what did they it just wanted what is it? Like no, that's what would have happened. Like the kids would have been like, we would have never been able to do that in the '90s, man. They could not trust us with that.
Oh man.
Heck no.
Yeah,
I
like
can't even.
with
I don't even think uh people my age can do that on dates without throwing it at each other. Like for
oh
like.
man. Oh, yeah.
You send them over hits whenever they almost started doing it. They was like, the and then the girl got mad. Why would you do that? Like that
Huh.
thing with the was it or wasn't the first boss date? Was it or was it hit? Uh, can't remember. I know that was the one where he had the allergic reaction, but I'm not sure if I think
Mm.
they did go on 2 dates with his boss and his wife. Though.
Oh, was that Hitch or
Yeah,
was that
he
because there was also a movie that The Rock did that he was like the dad and he had like a daughter or something like he was like a football player or something like that.
yeah, was it the first Tooth Fairy?
Yeah, I think it was that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was either that one or it was another one.
yeah, because he yeah, but no man. Because it's just mud. If you think about it, like that's like your inner childhood. It just comes out of you. You start playing it. I don't even know how people ever managed to make pottery, man. I just would have been like, no, I wouldn't do that for real. But I'm just saying.
Oh man. Yeah, like when I was in high school, they had the kick wheels and they had the electric wheels for clay. And the kick wheels were a lot harder to do. And it was a lot harder to make pots on them. But if you used the electric wheel, it was a lot easier. So like I think we ultimately had like I think the kids had to take turns. So
Yeah. Well, of course, like I said, you're not gonna get that many kids all that much. You want it to be structured and controlled. Because no way.
Mm.
And like you said, it's expensive. So could you imagine just paying for it and then we just throwing it?
Oof.
Like we making it
Ooh.
rain? Like what the no.
Oof.
I mean typing every kid's parents, all right, I'm gonna need $25
Okay.
or what your child had a hand in. Him and 25 other students cover this room with clay. We won't ask you to buy the whole thing, but yeah, we gonna need some money from
Mm,
each class,
mm.
especially if
Nice.
they bought it themselves first and the school didn't pay for it. They bought it. Oh yeah, they gonna be they gonna be highly upset, man.
Oh
They're just
man.
kids.
Yeah.
Hey, she go home talking to her husband. He be like, "Honey, they're just kids." She be like, "They're just kids." Those demons ate your dinner
Yeah.
tonight, there. Snatch the plate, right out, smash the burger out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Because I guess a lot of schools don't really have the art program anymore. I guess it turns into like science or history. Like they have kids make art projects for
Yeah.
science or history or something like
Yeah.
that. So,
But yeah, you can basically do the crafts. Yeah. Any they just trying to save money when they can, but for real, I think kids really need that still. Art,
yeah.
being able to express yourself and paint and do the things like those things like help mold your mind as well as everything else. It's like music. You in the class, you're watching like the movies about famous composers and stuff like that, because that's a whole different. Like maybe do have a young mind that wants to be an architect, you know, that sees those uh buildings from way back then, and is like, oh, in the movie, like somebody's loving how he composed this, but the other guy, he's looking at how they're all dressed in the white hair, and he likes that. And then somebody else is looking at the music, and they're like, okay, I can write that. And already, like so, like art is needed, man.
Mm. Yeah, man. I like totally agree. And like if you learn how to build and use materials at a young age, like you can use it later on like a higher level.
Oh yeah, and not even that. You can fit stuff around your house. That's the main thing right there. Like there's not even teachers like should be a plumbing class like in the like there was like plumbing and electricity and all that should be one class right there. So you get to learn all that, and then you bring in the food, the home ec, teach them how to wash clothes as well. Uh, teach them when to do certain stuff. Teach them how to shop, and like with that, you can bring in money and teach them how to go to a store and buy stuff, bring it home and cook it, and then put it up and save it for later
Mm,
if you're on a budget or something like that. That's how like they should structure the classes. Like now, kids are going to classes and then they're learning like crack ton in each class, and it's fun. You stacking a bunch of stuff in it, but it's actually more meaningful and more impactful. Like, and then you can have those other classes, call those electives. that you want, whenever you want to teach something crazy, just have it. Like, if people want to go to that class, they can sign up for it. Boom. But
mm.
the actual thing for teaching the kids be different.
Yeah, I
Everything.
gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha, man. And I remember you talking about how you did really enjoy music class too.
Yeah,
Apparently in Canada, some schools don't even have music programs anymore.
yeah, that's crazy. I had like a core. I even took chorus. I thought I was going to band, and I got upset because I wasn't going to band. I seen a bunch of the kids I talked to, man, and I was like, man, yeah, you're in here, you're in here. They in here trying to hide because their parents done signed them up for it, and they cool now. They're in high school. But no, I'm like, man, like I wanted to be in band, but I went to chorus. My mom was like, no, you're singing. And I was like, I was mad. My teacher didn't like me, so I sung low the whole time, ruined my voice, man. I remember we would have good ass sub teachers though, and her that loved to sing and that would treat everybody right. No, I would always show out then. I remember teacher was gone for like a whole. We had like a whole recital. She was gone for like months at a time. But then by the time I was like grown, she ended up liking me. Like years later, like I went back and talked to her. She's like, "Oh, yeah, you need to teach your brothers and stuff like that." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." You didn't like me. You did not like me. No. All right. You want to get to the
Um,
thing?
sure. Let's see. Let's start. We have The Under Ring by Danny Miller. And I guess we'll go back and forth if that's okay, Japheth.
No, we can really just do the two. There's two people.
Oh, cool. Do you want to play Max or do you want to play Tommy?
That don't matter. Which
Okay.
one you?
Um, I'll play Max, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Interior pizza joint, Knight, Max, 18, and Tommy, 18, sit at a table. Tommy looks around at the other tables, paranoid. Max looks uncomfortable. Oh, what's the matter, man?
Quiet down. No, it's mine. Did you bring it?
Yeah,
What? Put that away. What the hell are you doing?
it's nothing.
I know what it is.
It's just can't.
I know what it is.
Tommy, are you in some sort of trouble, man?
Man, just hand it to me under the table, all right, bro?
It's all there, Tommy. I told you I got you.
Thanks, man. You just never know. See you around, eh?
Wait a second, man. Can you tell me what the hell is going on? You owe me that.
I don't I don't want you to get involved, okay?
I just loaned you 5 grand. I'm involved whether I like it or not, but I deserve to know what I'm involved in.
Well, have you ever heard of the underring?
Of course, but that's just a myth. Why?
It's 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 not it's real.
Are you telling me that you, and now my money, are involved in the biggest underground crime ring in the US?
Not you, me. I'll have your money back to you in 2 days. Two.
How? How can I trust you?
Because if I don't, I'm dead.
Tommy starts to stand. Tommy, what do you do? What do you do? And scene. That was fun. That was The Underring by Danny Miller, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
bro.
re and we're gonna read another scene. Best friend.
All right, I'll
Um,
take the reins on this one.
Yup. My best friend is a superhero. Japheth is gonna play Max. I'm going to play Jordan. Um, and
Ready?
we're gonna hang on 1 second, Japheth. I'm just gonna turn captions on. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, Jordan, I need to tell you something huge, but you have to promise you're not gonna scream.
Is it that you finally learned how to whistle? Because I've been waiting for.
What? What? No, 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 no. It's bigger than that. It's bigger.
Oh, good one, Max. Super funny.
Way bigger. I have superpowers. I have real powers. Watch.
Okay, that was lucky timing. Do it again.
Fine. Ooh, see that?
What? You're telling the truth.
Yep. Haven't had it in forever, but I just couldn't keep it from my best friend.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay, okay. First question. Can you fly?
Not yet.
Laser eyes.
Nope. Hmm.
Do you at least have super speed?
Only when I go to the bathroom.
Ah, ah, best day ever. So, can I be your sidekick?
Well, see, I mean, you did kind of laugh at
Hey, even superheroes need to be humbled. Ah, ah,
it.
ah. Okay, that was my best friend is a superhero question mark. Um, and JPEth, do you know who wrote that script?
Nope. They're just saying we got in our action class.
Oh, very cool. JPEth and I have both studied at the National Performers Academy.
Yep.
Classes are great, instruction is great. Yeah. Um,
Yep.
cool. So, JPEth, do you have anything else you want to say about school?
Yep. Stay in school. Make something of
Stay in
yourself.
school. Stay in school, guys. Once you get out of school, the real world is a lot harder. It gets a
Yeah.
lot harder outside of school. So stay in school, get your education, graduate high school, pursue college if you'd like, and if you want to do higher education than that, that's fine too.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it. Get it over with. That way you never have to go back years down the line and realize now that you forgot half of it. You got to relearn it again so you can take the test that you should have took the first time. If you want to get a GED, that's always cool. Just get your diploma, get your GED, get something that shows people who you are. It makes it easier on yourself when you grow up. It really does. To get a job, to get a house, to get a car, it's gonna help. I will. Credit
So
too. Get your credit right.
it is super important to get an education. Super, super important. Okay, this has been Japheth and Drew
Get
on
J.
Japheth Mitchell. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure, my boy.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching and listening. Please comment and subscribe.
So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Drew and Me podcast.